Hello, my name is Jim Miguel and I am the Fire Chief of Provo Fire and Rescue, and we are here today so excited to take you on kind of a behind the scenes and as of yet never before seen Fire Station number 2. Fire Station 2 was torn down a little over a year ago, and we have rebuilt it in the same location. We are getting ready to do a ribbon cutting on September the 11th. And we are so excited about showing you the beautiful work that's been done here. We are currently standing in the day room of the fire station. This is where the firefighters will spend some of their day. They will do training here. They will do other activities here. We are currently just putting together the kitchen. As you'll see, it's got a beautiful modern kitchen. We have 3 different platoons or shifts that work here. At any given time, there could be as many as 6 firefighters here. And in addition to that, we have paramedic students and others. So we have a beautiful kitchen here that the firefighters will be able to prepare their meals and enjoy them together. As we come over here, and again, we're just getting moved in, but we wanted to give you this sneak peek. We are in the process of assembling the kitchen table. And this kitchen table has a beautiful tabletop for it, but if you recognize the base is actually fire sprinkler pipe that has been put together to build the base of the table so that we could have a little theme of the fire service throughout our fire station. One of the things that Provo Fire and Rescue firefighters take very seriously is their physical fitness. And this room has been designed. We have some additional equipment that's being moved in right now, but this room is designed as a place where they can work out. They typically work out in the morning, and we'll have the latest in cardio equipment, and we have free weights and some other things that they use. Very much like a very small section of the rec center, and it actually comes out here onto the patio. And the patio is an amazing space because as they come out here, maybe to work out, they have the opportunity to enjoy the mountains and the beautiful view of the city. Fire Station number 2, just to give you a little background on what happens here that is different than some fire stations. We are adjacent to Rock Canyon Park, and we have the entire mountain range in this area, including the Provo Canyon. So this is our station where our mountain rescue team will work out of. It's also our station where the hazardous materials team will work out of. So much of the space that you see, especially the storage space, will be dedicated to those specialized teams. In addition, obviously, we have a fire engine to serve this area of the community, and we have an ambulance that serves the greater Northeast. Coming out of the day room and heading down into the living quarters, we have a captain's office. Every one of our stations and every one of our shifts has a fire captain that is responsible for the crew. So we have the office here, and then we have the crew office here. This is where the other 3 firefighters will have computers, and they'll be able to do their work, everything from their EMS reports to their training. That will all happen right here. And then as we move down further, this is kind of the living quarters, if you will, or the resting quarters of the firefighters. If you come in here, we have 6 dorm rooms. Again, as we said, we could have as many as 6 firefighters that are assigned here at any given time. The minimum we have at any given time is 4, but we have a place for them to rest. We have their lockers, a nice sink where they can brush their teeth or splash water in their face as they're headed out to emergency calls. But these are private rooms. We have a couple of female firefighters in Provo, and this is designed, new fire stations are designed to provide all of our firefighters some privacy. All of our restrooms are designed to be single-use private restrooms. They have a full shower and the sink They've done a beautiful job at putting these bathrooms together, and they all are directly across from the dorm rooms. As we head out to head to the front of the building, this is one of the iconic design features of any two-story fire station, and this is our brass pole. You'll find that virtually all fire stations that are of two-story have a brass pole. Basically, they operate just by opening the doors and then hopping out and sliding down to the first floor. This is not only tradition, but it's pretty practical, because right below here are where our fire engines are parked, and it allows us to get down quickly from the top floor down to where our apparatus is, and it helps with what we call our turnout time, the amount of time it takes us to get out of the station and on the road. And that takes us down to another very exciting area of the fire station, and that is our community room. This right here is the entrance to the public entrance to our fire station. This is where we would greet you if you were coming for a tour or if you were using the community room for the day. But just right in here, this space has been designed, and you'll have to pardon the construction. There's a lot going on here. We're hanging TVs, but this space has been designed for the community. This will be able to be reserved for city events, for educational events, for neighborhood meetings, and for personal needs if it is available. And so this room will seat about 75 people. Again, really excited about being able to offer the community, especially our neighborhood program and the neighbors around here, an opportunity to come and meet and learn. Some of our more popular programs, our CERT program, our Stop the Bleed program, CPR, all of those things will likely be taught in this room. So this is arguably the most important space that we have in a fire station. This is referred to as our Apparatus Bay, and it is a significantly oversized garage where we park our fire engine. In this particular station, we will have a fire engine parked in the middle. On the far side will be Medic Ambulance 22, and on this side will be Brush 22. As you're aware, along the mountain we have a significant threat to wildfire, and so that is another service that comes directly out of Station 2 and out of 5, which is on the south end of the bench. Our brush fire units come out of those two stations to protect the mountain. But in this room, we will store our apparatus, we will maintain it, we will train with it. This is a space where we spend a significant amount of time. One of the reasons that it seems large is that the Provo Fire Department also has reserve equipment. So we have a couple of engines that are available in the event that one of our frontline engines has a mechanical problem, needs maintenance, whatever it might be that takes it out of service. To give you an example, we have one of our fire engines that went to California this morning for the wildfires. And so when that happens, our reserve equipment goes into service as frontline equipment, and we'll have some of that stored here also. From here, you can see the interaction that the Apparatus Bay has with the community room. And we love this feature because as the community is meeting, they will be able to see what is going on here in the Apparatus Bay. When we're teaching children in this room, they will be able to see the fire engines. And then one feature that we didn't necessarily point out is that if we look up here, you can see the physical fitness room. So from the physical fitness room, you're able to look down on the Apparatus Bay and see all of the equipment. See if a tour is going on, or just be able to keep an eye on the station, and we're very excited about that. One of the things that is important in the design of a new fire station is carcinogen reduction. Firefighters are exposed to carcinogens on a daily basis, and so we work very hard to try to eliminate that, and this is one of those rooms that helps us to do that. This is where our turnout gear or our fire clothing is hung. And as you can see, we haven't quite moved in yet, but it's hung here. And then there is an exhaust fan that actually keeps a negative pressure in here. And as the turnout's off gas, the negative pressure will take it out the fan and exhaust it out of the room. It will help the turnouts to dry. It's just the safest way that we have found to store our protective clothing, especially when we are extremely busy, and we have in the other room, we have a washer and a dryer specifically for turnouts. But we have to keep in mind that when we go to a fire, come back for a fire, we still have to finish our shift because the next fire could be just moments away. So this is where our turnouts are stored. We'll have some equipment that will be stored here that will be for mountain rescue or wildland equipment for some of our firefighters that have specialties. So this is where our protective equipment is stored to keep it safe and to keep us safe. This fire station replaces old fire station number 2 that was built in 1958, and it has been funded by the general obligation bond that was voted on more than a year ago. And we, from the Provo Fire Department, we express our appreciation to be able to build such a beautiful facility, and from this location to be able to serve the citizens of Provo for years and years and years to come. Thank you.